So how's it going guys, Fly here, back with another Grand Theft Auto 5 Xbox One video, and in this one I actually want to talk about the topic of the Valentine's Day Massacre update, possibly making another reappearance in GTA 5 and online, to add back some of the timed content and maybe some new stuff if we're even luckier. I want to talk about what this will possibly entail, if I think that it's going to happen or not, so if you guys do end up enjoying this video, be sure to go and drop a like down below, and what do you guys think? Would you like to see another Valentine's Day special added back in? Leave that in the comments down below. Now let's go. So for any of you that haven't been following me, or maybe haven't been following GTA for pretty much a year now, last year, February the 13th, an update actually came out for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, which was actually the first 2014 and the second major content update since the Beach Bum update for GTA Online. Now it came as part of patch 1.10, like I said, of February the 13th, the day just before Valentine's Day, and it brought in a load of things that were actually timed exclusives that you could only purchase back then, like during that one day, I believe, that 1 or 2 days, although some of the items were extended for a bit longer. But the nature of this time DLC is that anybody who didn't buy anything within that little window hasn't since been able to keep it throughout the rest of the time. So the update was actually based on like 1920s mob style kind of thing. It had the Gutenberg Sweeper, which was basically a Tommy gun, as a lot of you guys will know it as, had the Albany Roosevelt, which was probably the most major thing. It was this really old style gang car from, like I said, about the 1920s, kind of the mob era, and it's actually a really fun car for anybody that still owns it, as I believe you can carry up to 6 people, being that you can have 2 people hanging on the sides of the car. It included a load of clothing, which I believe is still available now, but don't quote me on that one, I may be wrong, and it added just a few different hairstyles and tattoos and stuff, just more generic stuff which we've always seen for updates. But of all the additions that actually came in during this Valentine's Day Massacre update, the main thing that people wanted was actually just the car. People really liked that Albany Roosevelt, but it came in pretty high, I believe. I think it was like 650, maybe 750 grand. It was a lot of money, and a lot of people couldn't afford it, including me actually at the time. I couldn't afford pretty much anything on GTA Online, so I didn't actually manage to get my hands on one of these in the online mode, but still only in single player. And this actually really annoyed a lot of people. They really wanted to be able to keep this car, and I do fully agree, I fully understand why. It does make sense to me, but I can also see kind of why Rockstar would want to remove it to kind of incentivize purchasing, especially incentivizing purchasing cash cards during this one particular moment, so that you could get your hands on this car, being that it wouldn't be around for very long. You'd have to then buy it in that small, like, week time frame, I believe, to then be able to keep it for pretty much the rest of GTA Online's playtime. And since we've actually heard nothing about this update at all, we haven't heard anything about a possible re-addition to this, we've never heard if it's going to be available again as far as we know. There's been some slightly unreputable sources kind of posted about fake things, maybe posted on the Rockstar forums, anything like that. But there's been no official word on this yet, and there's been no real hints, any real hints to what could actually happen and if we'll ever see any of this again. Now, I know that a lot of people would like to see these added back into the game. Now, the Thompson minigun, I actually already own that, the Gutenberg Sweeper. That's one that a lot of people already bought because it was actually pretty cheap. I think it was only like 30 grand or something, which in GTA Online is actually pretty cheap. So a lot of people have their hands on that, but the Albany Roosevelt was a little more exclusive. Very few people actually owned it. So I would like to see it come back, and I'd love to see maybe some more stuff come in with this Valentine's Day update, not just a clean cut of exactly what happened last year round. So, as nice as it would be, I can't fully confirm it, I can't say if it's going to happen, but I can't fully deny it either. There is still a very strong chance that Rockstar will do something for Valentine's Day in 2015. So, would you guys like to see this car and any more additions that came with this update, and even more stuff maybe that we didn't already get last year around? Would you like to see it come back for Valentine's Day 2015? Leave that in the comments section down below. While you're down there, drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it in any way, shape or form, and finally subscribe to me for more videos just like this coming very soon. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Fly, signing out.